Relaxation before a race, whether you sprint or 400-meter run, is all down to resilience and how resilient you are. And what do I mean by resilience? It's your response to the negative stuff that's happening to you, the challenging stuff that's happening to you. So the more resilient you are, the more you're going to allow the nerves, the negative talk that you have to affect you. Now, it's not to say you don't have it. Everybody gets it, but it's how long you allow it to stay in your mind that is important. And that's what we're talking about in terms of resilience. If you're on the start line and nerves and doubt and lack of confidence is there, and you are not engaging with it in terms of using it or pushing it to the side, then your capacity of resilience is down, and you need to build that back up again. Now, this is something that you can actually engage in with throughout your life in terms of other parts of your life. How resilient are you to the bad stuff that's happening to you? Because if you're more resilient, then you're not going to allow it to affect you so much. You're not going to allow those thoughts to stay in your mind for so long. And you are going to be focused on what you want to do. And that's specifically something that you can take into your life, whatever you're doing, whatever part of your life, private or professional, or whatever that case is. You can take the idea of resilience to other parts of your life to train yourself before a race. And that's going to be hugely powerful for you. But understanding where your weaknesses are, what areas that you're not resilient at, what thoughts that you're allowing in that's actually affecting a race is super important. Understanding yourself is super important. And this comes from growth in here. So you might be fit, you might be growing as physically in training and stuff like that, but you're growing up here as well. And that's really, really important. So when you're on the start line, when your nerves are coming at you, the lack of confidence, because you're putting pressure on yourself, you want to win, you want to run fast. And that comes with a certain amount of pressure that you're putting on yourself. And there's other factors as well. The other person in the race, the other people in the race, are they faster than you? Do you know they're faster than you? How much faster are they than you? The people, the crowd, your coach, whatever's going on, there's an added pressure on you to perform. And plus the fact that your race is kind of comparatively short from other events, you have to get it right, which is the added pressure on top of that. So how are you dealing with all that? Do you see it? Do you feel it? And are you taking a breath and separating yourself from it? Are you staying focused on your intention for that race? And this is something that is really powerful. If you can become more resilient to all this, then relaxation is super easy. And it's really, really powerful. And you'll be able to stay focused on what you want to do, and not allow all this other stuff to take you off target. Because all this stuff, the less resilient you are, the more you are exposed to all these things that are taking off target from what you want to achieve in the race. So learn to be resilient. Learn to see these nerves come in and stay focused on what you want to do. The best way to actually is, again, it doesn't have to be a tough or difficult thing to do or complicated thing to do. In terms of resilience, is just remembering to take the few belly breaths before you get in the blocks, or taking those few deep breaths before when the nerves are building. Just taking a few deep breaths allows you to focus on yourself, not allowing those thoughts to come in. And that's the easiest way to bring resilience. It doesn't have to be complicated. Breathing, as I've said in the previous video, is physically powerful for you because it engages your hip muscles and your glutes and your hip flexors, but mentally it's massive for you as well in terms of separating yourself and distancing yourself from the other stuff that's coming in that's going to tighten you up, and it allows you to keep focused on what you want to do. So get resilient, become more resilient, train yourself to be resilient in all parts of your life, not just for athletics, not just before the start line. And the consistency in your racing is going to improve because of it. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. Now, if you're looking to have extra help or more assistance in getting relaxed for your sprinting for your 200 meters or 400 meters, then I highly recommend that you go down to one of my courses. Two courses. There's the full relaxation sequence for sprinters and 400 meter runners, and then there's a starter program as well. You can get the links below in the description, but both will be valuable in helping you incorporate relaxation. Both contain massage techniques that actually can relax the body, that you can do yourself, that take minutes and that can change your performance and your body on the spot. So take a look at both those programs. If you're truly interested in getting relaxed for sprinting and getting the best out of your sprinting ability and your sprinting career, I cannot recommend them enough. Take a look and I'll see you in the next video.